So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true, and I think all of us here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very best in his preferred left-wing position. He said himself that that's where he feels most free.
I guess that's what gives him the freedom to make use of his pace, his movement, and his ability to shoot from a fair way out.
Correct.
Hullet, and here's Abraham. Well-timed, excellent interception. Right, Shevchenko. Played with speed from back to front. Ribéry. Ribéry! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Pavard. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Ribéry is fouled. And he's there to clear it. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Climbs up big! Goal! Inter! The breakthrough strike!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Ha segnato al 16° minuto, numero 90.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a... And Batistuta! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Batistuta deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Batistuta! Batistuta! That was superb goalkeeping!
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Gets his pass away. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and...
Colomboani! And that was probably asking just too much. Now it's Dybala. Bastoni with the clearance. And that's gone loose. Now it's Shevchenko. And he's had it nicked away. And there's green grass ahead of him. Batistuta. Cross goes in there. Keeper's dealt with that. Otto has it out wide and in space. Bastoni can get it clear. Gently done. Oh, that's a key interception. Bastoni. Great pressure, plenty of it. So it is still 0-0. He could be in here. Oh, that's fabulous. Up he goes! And that's caused a worry or two.
yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Otto, that is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Chance! Goal! Inter! The breakthrough strike! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Inter Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Nicely spread. Back into the middle. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Colomboani! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Inter clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
No, that's been intercepted. And he's managed to get rid. A real chance if he can get through. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's hit the crossbar. It is a fantastic goal. A finish of true class. That is how you do it. A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Look, there's an awful lot that can go.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Locatelli gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Thuram. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Shevchenko. De Gea reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
That's a decent clearance. Thuram. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Barella looking for the run. Defending of the desperate variety. Great hit! Nicked it back promptly. They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, this looks sharp. Looks to the other side. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
They've got a corner here. Corner number 2 then. Goes in for the header! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Oh, smashing header! It's fallen kindly here. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, good ball! Oh, can he finish? Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now. To do that would simply be inviting danger.
Ribery. It's a really well-measured ball. And here's the chance to counter. Can he get away here? No, he's not getting his way this time. Goalkeeper's ball. Barella. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. That pass has been well intercepted. Pull it. Van Basten. That looks a cracking ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Inter Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Barella. Great chance! Barella has a look and plays it forward. So what can they make of this? Oh, nicely intercepted. Gives it back. Ribéry. Pullet. Oh, well played, well played. Locatelli is fouled. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Ribéry. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And the keeper beats it away. DiMarco. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Van Basten. He's a sharp little ball here.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's through here. He has found the way through. Schneider. Çalhanoğlu. Schneider. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's in plenty of space here.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Schneider. Now it's Thuram. Spread it left. He's found a way through. Decent hit! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. How would you review the first half?
Inter clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Inter Milan head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Inter definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
DiMarco makes the interception. Schneider. Çalhanoğlu. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Now it's Thuram. Oh, played right into his path. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Pullet does have his name on the score sheet, of course, and that could set him on his way. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Now it's Shevchenko. Barella. DiMarco. Now it's Thuram. Great ball if he can get there. In with a header! He can get that clear. Inter Milan are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Serginho. Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Serginho knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Oh, and he's through the middle. That's a shade optimistic. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
In comes the corner. Barella gets it away. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
It's Çalhanoğlu! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Turns and goes back. He's dealt with that really well.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Well, that's not the cross he had in mind.
Numero 9. Lascia il campo per il numero 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change.
And they win it back again. Vlahovic. Çalhanoğlu.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Martinez. And the pass is intercepted. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Çalhanoğlu. Inter Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
And here's Hullet. Shevchenko. Now it's Shevchenko.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Lasciano il campo per il numero 36, Darmian, il numero 22.
So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
That is a great pick out.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Acerbi calmly anticipates. Di Marco. Barella. Oh, it's come loose. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Schneider. This is promising.
Inter have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Chooses to go back. Can he put it away? They've done it! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now it's Shevchenko. He's beaten the last man. And there goes the final whistle. Inter Milan can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved.